Peace for Ukraine or Ukraine.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, heaven Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
برنامه‌های ما شامل زبان‌های بسیاری است. از این وبسایت دیدن فرمایید suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Dr. Hart's team rescanned the participants' knees 6 months after the marathon. The scan showed that the participants' knees had become healthier. Revelations on strengthening knees through running. Continue watching to find out more.
I dream of the world where all people, all living beings are respected, where people are able to put the welfare of others on an equal level to our own well-being, a world where we no longer destroy the earth and harm her ecosystems and life support systems and web of life, a world of peace. Reverend Andrew Bear, vegan.
How you going means how are you in Trinidadian Creole, an English-based Creole language commonly spoken throughout the island nation of Trinidad and Tobago. Noble viewers, my name is Maze. The amazing people of Trinidad and Tobago wish for your life to be blessed with cool breezes and soft sunshine. In today's show, revelations on strengthening knees through running. We are going to explore a part of our Creator's gift, the knees, a critical and crucial component of our body that enable humans to move around. Knees are one of the largest and the most complicated joints in our body. The knee is made up of 4 bones, including the femur, tibia, fibula, and patella, and it connects 2 of the longest mechanical levels of the human body, the thigh and the lower leg. These seemingly humble body parts are actually responsible for all kinds of leg movements, not limited sitting, standing, walking, jumping, and running. Knees hold up our entire upper body, and a substantial amount of force and stress is constantly applied to our knees throughout the day. Studies show that walking alone causes our knees to endure up to 261% of our body weight. Given that fact, it would seem running would put tremendous strain on our knees. A runner may hear the question, how do you run? Doesn't that ruin your knees? Some may simplistically link the knee and joint pain with running. Dr. Stephen Mayer, a physician specializing in physical medicine and rehabilitation at the Northwestern Medicine Orthopedics Medical Group in the United States, points out that there have been several recent studies that have debunked that myth. In fact, they have shown the opposite, that running tends to be protective of knee arthritis. Indeed, multiple studies have shown that regular running strengthens the joints and actually protects against the development of osteoarthritis, the irreversible wearing of the protective cartilage that acts as a cushion between knee bones. The reason that possibly leads the public to think that running is bad for our knees is due to the fact that knees receive more pressure or load than usual while we run. However, studies have found that the overall force exertion for running and walking might be the same over similar distances. According to Canadian research published in the journal Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise, 14 adults joined an experiment to run on a moving platform, and the force of each step while running was found to be 3 times higher than walking. However, this impact was then offset by the time runners spent in the air and the length of their stride. The final result showed that the forces exerted on the knees when running or walking are fairly close. When we are running, up to 3 times our body weight may go through a leg with each stride. However, running is not bad for our knees at all. In fact, proper training can actually help to strengthen our knees. A 2018 article published in the Journal of Bone and Joint Surgery showed that active marathoners' chances of getting arthritis are well below the general US population. A study published in the journal Clinical Rheumatology in the same year further supported this theory with the finding of how osteoarthritis patients over 50 experience lessened knee pain when they ran regularly. Nevertheless, just like any other sport or activity, injuries can happen to any participant. However, it is often found that running is not the cause of bad knees. In fact, other factors such as running with poor form or overuse of the knees are common causes of knee injuries. For example, increasing your exercise load too quickly, not allowing enough time for recovery in between runs, or pushing for an extra mile when your muscles, bones, joints, and cartilage are unprepared for the stress can result in damage. These are all potential factors that tend to put excessive strain on the body. To look into the effect of running on the knees in more detail, a study that followed a group of long-distance runners as well as non-runners for a duration of 18 years found that running among healthy elderly people was not associated with an increased risk of osteoarthritis. The result at the end of the study found that 20% of runners versus 32% of the non-runners showed signs of osteoarthritis.
Vegan, because we are very well informed nowadays on the livestock cause of climate change.
We will pause a moment for a constructive message and we'll be right back. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to Revelations on Strengthening Knees Through Running on Supreme Master Television. Dr. Rong Fong Shua Escoulier, a clinical professor of physical therapy at the University of British Columbia campus in Kelowna, Canada, shown in his studies that long-distance running strengthens a runner's knees and makes joints stronger compared to someone who has never run. Dr. Alistair Hart, an orthopedic surgeon and research professor at University College London, UK, decided to conduct an investigation to examine runners' joints in detail when he ended up hobbling after completing a marathon. The study conducted by Dr. Hart and his orthopedic colleagues enrolled 82 middle-aged, first-time runners who had little or no previous running experience. Before the study, participants started their training program for the 2017 London Marathon. Their knees were scanned. The data was recorded to be compared again 2 weeks after the completion of the marathon. Even though none of the participants had mentioned knee problems at the start, the scan shows signs of joint injuries, including cartilage tears and bone marrow lesions, possibly indicating early signs of arthritis. Interestingly, 2 weeks after training and marathon racing, most of the runners showed reduced bone marrow lesions and cartilage tears. Because some participants showed signs of new damage to the bones and cartilage in the kneecap region, a follow-up study was conducted to see if this was a permanent result. Dr. Hart's team rescanned the participants' knees 6 months after the marathon. The scans showed that the participants' knees had become healthier. Many of the lesions and tears that had shrunk during training had reduced even further in size, and the new damage around the kneecaps was significantly reduced, with lesions and tears becoming minimal. Although running strengthens the knees, one still needs to take precautions. We will now share a few tips on preventing injuries when running. Please make sure you always run with the right footwear, which should fit your gait and foot size. Running with the right posture is also important. The general rule is to look ahead and to keep your arms swinging at 90-degree angles while landing with mid-foot strikes. Avoid running with a heel strike, which can make you more susceptible to injuries. Moreover, a softer surface, such as a wood chip trail or synthetic rubber track, is a good medium for one to run on. If you ever experience pain in your knees during running, you must listen to your body and stop to get some rest. Some common knee injuries that can occur in runners include runner's knee. It is often presented with symptoms of pain in the front of the knee or beneath the kneecap while running. This is caused by the tension between the kneecap and thigh bone, which then leads to discomfort in the cartilage. Another common injury is jumper's knee. People will feel pain in the front of their knees. This condition is also known as patellar tendonitis, which is caused by an inflamed patellar tendon, which connects the kneecap and the shin bone. Bursitis is another commonly experienced condition, which is categorized by inflammation and swelling in the bursa. These are tiny fluid-filled sacs that serve as a cushion for the bones, tendons, and muscles. Bursitis can appear as a swollen mass located on the front of the knee. As a rule of thumb, keep in mind the following key points to protect your knees while you run. Start slowly and conservatively in your exercise program. It is a useful tip to help one avoid injuries. A well-known principle followed by many long-distance runners is the 10% rule, which says one shouldn't increase the mileage of their workout by more than 10% per week. Always warm up before you start. It is a good idea to do a stretch pre-run and post-run to loosen up your muscles. A knee sleeve is also an option to provide extra support to your knee. In order to protect your knees without compromising on fitness training, it is recommended to mix up your fitness routine with other forms of low-impact aerobic exercise, such as cycling or swimming. Most importantly, if any form of pain persists, you should consult your doctor for further advice and examination to help you recover. Learn to listen to your body and rest well until you are fully healed before starting the routine again. We hope that our program will help you maintain and build stronger knees by developing a healthy habit of running and training safely.
Vegan, the great protector of all beings.
Largest marathon.
Magnificent viewers, thank you for your company today on our program. Up next is Awakening to Spiritual Awareness, part 13 of 14 on Between Master and Disciples. Right after noteworthy news, we wish you to have a safe and healthy workout always.
Russia, leave Ukraine or you reign now. Peace be with you too.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, have not reached.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/HL.